this video, I would like to share with you some of my favorite sounds that you can make with your, you guessed it, mouth. So yeah, there's a lot of sounds that over the course of the years of my life, my childhood, and even my adulthood, a lot of sounds that I've come across that I can make with my mouth, and it's cool. And I'm wondering if you came up with these sounds too, or came across them at the very least. This reminds me of this sort of this concept where different cultures come up with something at the same time, and it's not because any one culture sent someone from that culture to the other culture to show them like what they found or what they created or what they discovered or what they invented, you know. They came up with the concept on their own, and I'm wondering how many of you humans out there have come up with these sounds either on your own, number one, or number two, shown by a friend. So you could put a 1 next to each sound that you came up with yourself. You could say the name. I'll try to come up with the names for each of these sounds. That way you can name them. You say, oh yeah, this sound 1, meaning I came up with it. I've done the sound with my mouth. Number 1, meaning I came up with it. Like, meaning I didn't get it from anyone. And number 2, if you put a 2 next to the name, then I learned it from someone else. Okay. So first sound, simple sound. I think it was the first sound I made. It sounds like a popping bubble. It's a lovely sound. I'm not going to explain how to make these sounds because that'll just take too long. I just want it to be fun. Just make some sounds with my mouth. That's really all I want to do. So just, yeah, it's fun. Sounds like popping bubbles. That, I don't think anyone taught me that, so I would have to put a 1 next to that sound. So I would call that the bubble sound. And the next one is similar to the bubble, but it's like watch. That wasn't it. It's like an inhaling bubble, but I don't even know. It's like this. So it's like you're like sucking in a lot, and then you like squeeze open your mouth. I know I said I wasn't gonna explain it, but I don't know. In this case, I just did. So yeah. You can get really loud with this. You can really annoy some people with this if you wanted to. And again, I don't think anyone taught me this. I might have seen some people do it. And again, with the bubble sound, I might have seen some people do it. I don't know, but there was never a moment they were like, "Can you make this sound? Like, do this." I don't think there was a moment like that. That sound. So I'd have to put a number 1 next to that sound. I would call that the sucking bubble. That's the sucking bubble. And then there's this sound. Now, I don't know if I learned this from someone, but I think one of my family members might have shown me this sound. They're like, "Hey, this is fun." And we were like doing it together. They were like, and I was like, they were like, and I was like, and they were like, and I was like, and they were like, not exactly like that, but you get the idea. So that's a fun one. It kind of reminds me of like a horse plodding around, like with its like clip clop. It's like clip clop sound, you know, like with its horseshoes. It's like, and the horse makes another sound. Oh, that sounds to our next sound. But it doesn't sound like that with a horse. The horse is more like, right. So that's well, we have to name the last sound. So wait, that's clip clop sound or horse sound, whichever you prefer. And that one, I don't know, 1/2 for me. And then the, yeah, I'd call that horse whinny or something, horse bray, something like that. Horse speak. Let's go with horse speak. So horse speak, or no, better than that. Horse lip. That's best. Horse lip. So you can do it just like that, just short. But you can also make it longer. You could make, so this is the basis for didgeridoo, and I'm sure in the higher registers, right, that's kind of like the basis for like trumpet and like all the horned instruments and that kind of stuff. But for didgeridoo, you do it way down there. And I myself am a didgeridoo player. I have a didge over there. It's just a purple pipe. Just a purple PVC pipe, but it functions as a didge. So yeah, you make it longer, so it's like this. And depending where you put your tongue, if you put it towards the back of your mouth versus the front of your mouth, you get different harmonics with the horse speak, horse lip. You get different harmonics with it too. So that's kind of cool. And you can make it like slower, and you can make it faster too. That's about as good as I can do going a sweep from slow to fast. Horse lip speed. So there's that sound. And that one, I think I learned by association. So yeah, I heard my family members, they'd make that sound. Yeah, so I learned that one by association. Yeah, so I guess 1/2 again for me. Okay, next up, classic whistling. Now this one, I think my dad was trying to teach me. So immediate number 2 for me. And the first time I learned it took a long time actually. I was just kept on. I couldn't find the right sphincter radius to, or plus the right amplitude or the right amount of force to push air out. I think it's like the combination of those that decides whether you can get the whistling sound, but someone double check me on that, like let me know if that's right or wrong. I couldn't get it for the longest time, and then I finally, I tried whistling in for the longest time, and eventually I got it. So that's what I learned first, and then eventually I learned to do it outwards, and yeah, not that hard. So yeah, whistling, that's cool. And then, I don't know, the next one I'm thinking of is this. There we go. That's what I would call the water droplet sound. Every time I do it, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, that was a good one. So yeah, water droplet sound. That one I learned from my friend. My friend, I think he was pretty into sounds, because I want to show you another one that he showed me. Now, he didn't give me good instructions, but he started me on the path to learning the sound. But anyways, yeah, that sound, he actually showed me, my friend showed me how to do that. Water droplet sound. So yeah, that's a cool one. And I'll just mention really briefly. So you blow out the air that you have left in your cheeks as you flick your cheek. And the combination of doing those both at the same time, that's what produces the sound. So try it if you haven't already. Maybe you're an expert at it. I don't know. So the other sound that my friend told me is this one. And the first time I tried to do it, my friend just told me, he's like, you just have to move your tongue really fast. So I was just like, and he was like, ah. He got the biggest kick out of that. Yeah. Eventually I figured it out. Yeah, so you just kind of put your tongue, now I'm explaining all of them. You just kind of put your tongue close to the roof of your mouth. You kind of, but you don't let it touch the roof, and then you just blow air, and you just kind of let it stay there. But like, I don't know, like, it's not just. You have to like get the tip of your tongue like infinitely close to the roof of your mouth. You can even start with it touching the mouth. Like you can start off with the tip of the tongue touching the roof of your mouth, and it'll work. But not too hard. Don't touch it too hard. Very light touch. Lightest touch. So yeah, something like that. And from that, I developed my own sound. Oh, so yeah, I guess like 2 for that one for me. So yeah, I would call that, R roll, right? It's like the R roll. And from that, but still the same thing. But then you can do it with the uvula, right? That one's kind of hard for me, but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like collect spit back there, and then I just like you're German, you know, nicht nacht. You kind of like you're hawking a loogie, and that gets it started. You just, yeah, like that. And that one, I think I learned on my own, so I'd give a 1 for that one. And what else was I thinking after I was thinking something else. I can't remember. Okay, vocal fry. That reminds me of vocal fry. Oh, whoa. Vocal fry is so cool. I think you just kind of squeeze your throat like just tiny bit. It's subtle. It's very subtle. Like if you ever like have given the biggest sigh in the world, it's usually towards the end of the sigh. I feel like you start to vocal fry. Just like, you know, like kind of like that. It's like your voice, the tone of your voice starts to like drop as you're just like defeated. And as it drops down, it starts to get like bit crushed, and it starts to like the frequency goes from like zzz to like it's hard to explain, but you know, frequencies are just made of like repeated tappings or just repeated oscillations. So each one of those is like an oscillation. So you make them fast enough. And you get to a frequency like a voice. Oh, it's just really fast oscillation. That's what a frequency is. So yeah, just that. So yeah, what was I thinking? Vocal fry. I think I learned that on my own. So 1. But cool thing is you can also do it inhaling. Oh. And it has a whole kind of a different sound to it, different like timbre to it. And then you can kind of sometimes do that. Try not to do that. So that's fun. And 2 for that one as well for me. Inward vocal fry. So yeah, some of these I know the names of and like the official names, but some of them I don't really. So if I don't have the official name, like horse lip, you can give me the official name for those. What else we got? We got, it's kind of like just like a click you can do by, again, like inhaling while pulling your tongue off of the roof of your mouth. It's a cool one. Done that myself. So 2, or wait, am I doing 2 for when you teach it? So then learn myself is 1. So if I did 2 by accident earlier, just forget it. Pretend it was a 1. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah. That's something I did as a kid. Like I just did that. Like it's like just breathing in and out really fast, and then like changing the pitch by moving your lips like back and forth like that. And I don't know, it's just like fun. It's a way to like get energy out of your system, like get energy going. It's like if you're excited, I don't know, sometimes when I'm excited, I just want to do that. I'm just like, or if I'm like ready to go, like, I don't know, like I'm about to do something cool, or I don't know, it's fun. So I'd call that, I don't know, like, dog pant whistle, something like that. Dog pant whistle. 1, learned that one myself, of course. But what else we got? Donald Duck, obviously. So Donald Duck, I saw someone do it so by association, and I think they taught me it too, because they kind of told me you have to like shoot air out of the side of your skull. Not to get graphic, but like way back there, you like, again, it's all about like making your, all these different fun things. It's about like making your like tangent lines, like getting your things get really close to touching but not touching, and then like making some force, like some air blown or some interaction to like get something started like a machine. That's kind of how these work. I'm finding out, I feel like, just spontaneously as I'm making this video. So you just make your mouth like basically close your mouth, and then just you kind of have to make your tongue big and like push it to the back. And then from there, it's sort of just like, yeah, it's like some interaction between your tongue and your teeth, and like, I don't know, an air, and just back there where your tonsils are, not where your tonsils are, but you know, like where your molars are. Send air out of there. I can do it a lot better on the right side. You might have a side that works better than another. So if one side doesn't work, try the other side. But yeah, I guess 2 for me. I learned that from somebody. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, this one's really cool. I learned this one recently. Wait. So that one's really cool. I'd call that clap burp. And yeah, I definitely learned that from someone. So 2 for me. And it's really fun. You just have to like find the right opening of your mouth as you clap really close. And you kind of like cup your hands too as you clap. So it makes like this little echo chamber inside your hands and then like inside your mouth. Like I don't really know how it works, but it feels like this force of air is like, not in a bad way. It feels good. It's like this force, quick but feeling good force of air that's like hitting your mouth almost. Sometimes it feels really good. And I don't know, it's like the air is like getting sent to the back of the mouth, something like that. So yeah, that one's cool. And what else? Kind of like trying to echo birds, like bird calls. something my grandpa used to do. So by association, so kind of like one, but mostly two for me. That one. Bird call, I'd call that. What else we got? What other sounds can you make with your mouth? The fart. I learned that when I was little. I don't really do it that much anymore. It's kind of gross, but so yeah, I don't know. I think by association, so 1/2 for me. You just kind of choose to send it out of like, there's like this flab of skin like right there under your upper lip, and you just kind of like make that flap. And you can kind of do the side of your mouth, like your cheek too. Get some nasty ones. Oh God, that's so, I don't know. It is what it is. So there we go. That's that. And yeah. What else? What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? That almost sounds like like it's like a small version of like the clap one. It's like you're saying P but in reverse. Like almost like sucking in P almost. But it's not like sucking in P. It's like you just like tense your lips, like tucking them in. And by tucking them in, and then you say P, but you don't say P. You just like mouth it. Yeah, actually, it's just the bubble. It's just the bubble, but different harmonics. I think it has something to do with where your tongue is in your mouth. It's hard for me to tell. Like, even though I'm able to do it, I can't explain really how. I've gone through quite a lot. I can't think of many others. If you ever do that, like that's kind of a fun one. It's like a version of what beatboxers would call the zipper. Yeah, it's like they do it on the side of the mouth and make those kinds of sounds. But you can also do it in the front and like, it's like you like put the lower lip over the top teeth, and then you like suck in as you like slowly separate the lower lip. Maybe lift the top lip a little bit. And you just get some wild frequencies going on there. I imagine it's just like your spittle is just like going crazy underneath. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And the fun thing about these is there's so many intonations that you can do with them. It's like almost like a dialect. Like you can create a language with it. That's what's so cool. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. What else? It's kind of like Donald Duck, but you're just sending there, just like directly out. I mean, if we go into beatbox sounds, like there's so many others, but like that many that I can't do, of course. Beatboxers these days are like they're like in the lab, like crafting, like molecularizing their unique mouth sounds. Like it's to such an insane level that they have it dialed down these days. But I'm just kind of like an outside observer who's just sort of admiring the craft and dabbling in it a little bit also. Yes. So yeah, that's like the forward fart. You just put the top of your teeth, or like the top of your lip, over the bottom of your lip, and then just blow. Get some really nasty ones doing that. And yeah, I don't know, like I think I maybe 2, and yeah, I think I skipped a couple. I don't know. Mostly, I think we're like ones. Mostly ones, yeah. And I didn't even give them names. Ugh. Well, I don't know. Maybe like front zipper for the. You can call that front zipper. Maybe you call this front Donald Duck. Yeah. You could call that front fart. Front lip fart. Yeah. All of those were, well, no, the front lip fart was 2. The front Donald Duck front was 1, and the 1. It's almost like that you're pulling in air through like the gaps in your teeth for that one. Yeah, I find myself doing that sometimes. But yeah, if we get into beatboxing type sounds, you can get into like the, like the low growls, like the growling bass, sort of like, yeah, the deep throat bass kind of thing. So there's that version. And again, those ones, the beatboxing ones, I'm always learning. I'm learning those. I'm not coming up with those myself, mostly. And then there's a lower one that I kind of came up with myself, but like probably not. I'm sure someone has done it before, but the point, it's not like coming up with it yourself is meaning that no one else has done it before. It just means that you didn't look at someone else to do it. So, the lower one, it's like, oh, yeah, something like that. And you're just squeezing your throat and like perpetually coughing, basically, but throwing a tone out of your mouth when you do it. That's basically how you do that. There's better videos to explain it online if you want to know how. Yeah. That's all I can think of. Let me know in the comments. What is your favorite sound? Which ones did you come up with yourself? Which ones did you learn from someone else? Peace.